Hello everyone, welcome to the Ponaganset Esports Rocket League game. This is, I believe, 4th or 5th game? I'm unaware. 5th? Okay. Yeah, this is the 5th Ponaganset Esports Rocket League game. We are right now seeing Brandoni, Jamie, and Josh right now play against, don't know what school this is. Cheraho? Ooh, Cheraho! Let's see if their Smash Bros. Skills can carry over to their Rocket League gameplay. I don't know a lot about Rocket League, but I can tell that at least Jamie and Brendan showing a good amount of teamwork and trying to get in the goal. I can see Josh is also trying to do a strategy that I did when I had to play, which is annoy the others and run into them. That was a nice defense from Cheraho. Ooh, that was a close one, and almost in the goal, but saved by Brendan. Seems like they're right now trying to go for an aerial shot in, and it is not clear. We're seeing them trying to go back into the center area, but one of them is trying to bounce it off the wall, and it's in! So that is we have 2 points right now for Ponaganset, and we're going to see. I'm pretty sure Ponaganset's going to win this. I'm unsure on everything, though. Looking at this, it seems like Brendan is going to try to go for the kickoff. And Josh is going to try to follow. And, ooh. That was a close end, but that is another amazing save. We're seeing a lot of... I feel like I've seen more... like run-ins, I forget what it's called, demolitions. Yeah, I've seen more demos than I have in most of the other games I've seen played by Ponaganset. It seems like Josh is trying to go for demos, but since everyone is in a similar area, he's able to get more people at the same time. We're seeing a lot of control over the ball, but again, yeah. I'm sorry, I know like nothing about this game. But we're seeing a lot of control over the ball. We're seeing Brendan and Jamie struggle to try to, well, not struggle, but still have some difficulty to try to control the ball. But they're still able to pull off some good aerial shots from across the stage. So that's pretty good. Goal field, I don't know the correct term.
Well, it looks like Brandoni popped that ball over there and it was an own goal.
Oh, Josh was trying to go for kickoff because he was the closest, and it's right now in control by Cheraho, but it was taken by Brandoni, and ooh, almost in. And we saw Ponaganset go in and kick it in for a goal.
One of the things you may notice just in that screenshot alone from the replay was the fact that the Cheraho team playing extremely aggressive by all three units going for the location form. When you're watching the way that Ponaganset is kind of lining up, they are sending 2 in instead of 3, so that they have the availability of someone being upfield or center field, especially in these amazing saves that we've seen.
Yeah, and we're seeing Brandoni get another goal with a, I don't know if it's called like a dribble or something, but I saw him kind of stay close to the ball and then just, you know. I'm noticing that they're trying to keep Brandoni as a more trying to score a striker or whatever it's called. I'm seeing Josh try to be more as a demo person running around trying to just annoy and block the opponent. And I'm seeing Ponaganset stay back a little bit more to help with some of the defenses and everything else. Like right there, he's staying more back, but now he's trying to go in for a shot.
That was an excellent save by John.
Yeah. We're seeing some nice control of the ball from Ponaganset. He's like, ooh, right bounce off the rim of the goal. And it's in.
So the goal scored by Manny Sean, too. Great shot.
Great shot. And
great angle.
Great angle, great shot, and they made sure that they had the other two players distracted so they weren't able to hit it. Going for the kickoff, it seems like it's going to be Brendan. We saw some demos from Josh, and we saw a pretty nice block from Jericho. We see a good save from Properties again. We are seeing a lot of aggression coming from Jericho, which is something that, based off of how I saw the games before, I don't know if Ponaganset has really seen a lot of that. But we still are seeing some excellent saves and some excellent shots from both sides of the game. Ooh.
Touch there.
But it was blocked and saved by Jericho. One thing I've noticed is that all of them are trying to do the same thing at the same time. They have to use that to their advantage. I mean, they're winning right now, but if things get a bit rough, they have to use the fact that they all are doing the exact same thing to their advantage.
That was an excellent save again by Channel.
They definitely know how to do their defenses.
You can see Pocket is really trying to do the areas of the ball in the air. But it's losing the angle because Carroll was taking it out.
Yeah. But with the ending of the first minute, that makes Ponaganset win the first round. Ponaganset wins the first round. And Josh is gone. Based off of how I saw the first game, this is probably going to be one of the tougher games that Ponaganset has faced, but
I completely agree with you on that. The Charaho team seems to understand a little bit more of the ins and outs of the game. I feel that if they go a little less aggressive this round, it's going to be very close. It's going to be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah. We saw Josh try to go in for the kickoff, and unfortunately it collided with another member from the Charaho team, so it's right now being disputed. I think that's the right word to use in this situation. And we're seeing Brandoni try to go in for another shot, and so let's see if Poppy's going to put it in. Oh, but Brandoni is able to score it once it bounced off the rim of the goal, giving a point to Ponaganset.
Right place at the right time.
Yeah. Looking at the kickoff, I think Brandoni is the person that should go in for it, and it is right now straight down the middle. Equal on both sides for the kickoff. Jamie Huckabee tries to go in for an aerial shot, and it is blocked by Cheraho. Cheraho is also trying to go in for an aerial shot, but it is blocked by Brandoni. Huckabee's going in for another aerial shot, and it is blocked by Cheraho. I'm seeing them trying to go for a lot of aerial shots, and while they look amazing and they definitely take a lot of skill to do, I don't know if it's the right situation against this team. They seem to know a lot about defending. Playing a bit more aggressive and just trying to hit it in while they're on the ground might be a good strategy. Then again, I'm not the professional when it comes to Rocket League.
Well, if you're noticing right now, Ryder seems to be playing a little bit more back defensively, so the opponents back there. We can see if you look at that screen there, two are going at the ball, one is playing from center.
Yeah. I didn't notice that. Oh, is that? That's it.
Goal. That was an excellent breakaway.
Keeping
Dares for that one really great.
Keeping the ball close to them and just rushing through, making sure that they could push it into. I think that was Huckabee that did that.
That's correct. Yes.
So that it basically was just pushed into their goal. It seems like Brandoni is another one going for the kickoff. I'm seeing the RNG giving Brandoni a lot of the kickoff points. It's always going to be closest to the ball, it seems. Oh, no one. The team definitely knows how to save, which is probably the biggest strength that I've been seeing from them so far. They also have some pretty good air mobility, so that is a huge problem, especially when all the team has good air mobility. Josh is good. Not Josh is okay, but he definitely need to try to get him blocking or stopping them in the air, making sure that they have no boost to be able to move in the air. Speaking of boost, it seems like Brandoni is out of boost, trying to set it up for Hippocrates, and it's in. That was some nice teamwork that we saw from both Hippocrates and Brandoni, and hitting it off the side into the goal. It seems like closest again is Brandoni. So he's good. Oh, it isn't. It's Hippocrates this time. We're seeing an aerial block, but no one cares. Puts it in closer to the goal. Tries to hit it. Tries to do a long shot, but we have I think it was Ryder Guy in the back to stop it from reaching the goal. I'm seeing Hippocrates and Brendan trying to Oh! That was a close. I don't want to say close, but it was a close goal because we saw that Josh was there to try and defend it, and it just barely missed him.
So what ended up happening here? Like the two Ponaganset players were going at the ball at the same time. It looks like JT McVibes over there. I'm a little bit off the ball.
Yeah.
They got it in there. But again, this is really, Jonathan's first run-ups.
And he's definitely helping the team a bit. I'm seeing him get a few demos on the Ryder Guy, people like that. We see a nice aerial save from Brandoni. Is Brandoni going to try to hit him off the edge so Hippocrates can try to hit it? Oh, yes, but it seems like, I think that was not Ryder Guy, no one cares. Trying to hit it off. An aerial shot, and Hippocrates have enough boost to hit it. He hits it back, but is there anyone there to try to stop Cheriho from getting the ball again? They definitely have good control of the ball when it's in the air. I'm noticing that a lot from Cheriho's getting the ball. That was a nice collision that led to the ball getting launched into center. They're definitely trying to go for long shots, which is good, but they are good at defending it when it is. They can see it coming and they can see it moving. So I still think that they should try going for more approach shots, like in that type of field area, the upper field for me. Don't know many of those terms, which is correct. I think they definitely need, like, they should be using Josh, I don't want to say as a distraction, but as a distraction. Like, that kind of sounds rude, but they should be using him as a distraction of sorts. Like, while Josh is running around making sure that they are not doing good, that's a long shot, but it's stopped by a mini shot. While Josh is running around making sure that the players that are not playing really well are preoccupied, you can see Brandoni and Hippocrates try to hit some goals. That's what they should be doing. It definitely does seem like Josh is running around trying to go for those demos, and that is kind of good or bad, just barely missing the ball. And now it is being controlled by no one cares, and now has full boost, trying to go for an aerial shot into the goal. Close to overtime, and we are seeing the setup. Brandoni stops the sub, no one cares, continues it. I think this is going to go into overtime. Oof. We're seeing an aerial shot, and it is barely stopped, and overtime resets the game. It seems JT made the vibes. That's because he was closest to the ball. And we're seeing a setup that was stopped by Hippocrates. We're seeing Brandoni try to rush the ball down. There's no one blocking the goal, and if he can't make it there in time, he gets the score with the long shot. That's what I was thinking. We're seeing them now more preoccupied. We saw them more preoccupied on the ball, so it was tougher for them to try to make it to the goal just in time.
So now, if you notice the different strategy that Cheriho used in that situation in this game, only two are going at the ball. They had one playing back this time. So it looks like Ryder Die was playing back for them a little bit more. You notice if you look at his save percentage right now, he had 4 saves on the net, but no shots taken.
You're right.
So you're seeing him play a little bit more back, which looks like that's going to be their strategy there. You can see by looking at JT McVibes, he's kind of just running around for us.
That is
a lot of bump and run. So
he's trying to do the strategy that I attempted to do when I played. Oh, it seems like JT McVibes is going for the kickoff. The kickoff fails, but Brandoni is there to take a long shot, and it almost made it in. But no one cares was staying back to make sure that didn't happen. I'm seeing the ball in the air a lot, unlike the other games that I've seen for Rocket League for Ponaganset. That was a nice, I don't want to say read, but it seemed like he kind of
That was an excellent save by no one cares.
It's smart for them to keep no one cares in the back because they definitely seem, out of all of them, to be the best at defending on that. Ride or Die is good at defending, but it's definitely more like when it's multiple people. And I think Daniel, what's his name? I forget his name, I feel bad for that, but that guy, he's good at shooting, so it's good to keep him up in the front.
Maybe Sean?
Yeah, maybe Sean. We're seeing them running rush and Hopkins tries to save it from going back anymore, but he misses the shot. Maybe Sean almost does the same thing that we saw earlier, where it's basically dribbled into the net. We're seeing Josh run at people. He's doing his best. Well, Josh is new to the game. I definitely do think he needs to be playing a bit more defensively because having Hippocrates and Randoni in front would definitely be best. Keeping Josh for more protection purposes would be probably the best option. And if worse is needed, they could just quickly rush back. And that is a
See that one seven.
Yeah. Bounce off the wall, and Manny Sean goes in and gets it in. Josh on the other side of the field. I definitely think one of them needs to be staying back and playing defensively. But I think it has to be Josh. You see Hippocrates going in for the kickoff, and it is stopped by Ride or Die. We're seeing Randoni hit, it's bounced off of No One Cares, and we're seeing Hippocrates chase down the ball and bumping No One Cares out of the way. So we can just ball. Bounces it off the wall. We're seeing Randoni trying to play a bit defensively against No One Cares to try to get it off of that area wall. Side ring. 18-5 is getting a bunch of demos right now, which is great for what we are seeing right now. I still think we should be playing defensively near the goal, but you take what you can get. Ooh, we see a nice save from Hippocrates. Leaning into a setup, hopefully. I'm seeing JT Vibes chase the ball a lot, which it's good to have players on the ball, but I definitely think that if he is going to be using the boost, demos or defense.
He's doing looks like he's going for it. He's going for his charitable players.
Ooh! That might have been good though. They might be trying to set up a long shot from the roof. We're seeing Hippocrates play off of the bounce that Randoni made to the ground, and we see, I think that was Manny Sean? No, Manny Sean. We see Manny Sean take that bounce that it's back in the blue goal. And we're seeing Randoni try to make a setup, but it's now bumped. Something by one of the Cherokee players. Probably trying to go for the wall. That's probably what he's saying. Oh. This is an intense game. It's right now on our goal, and we're seeing an aerial shot. It is blocked by No One Cares, and Josh tries hitting the ball. Ride or Die and Hippocrates collide with the ball to make a bounce off the ground. And Hippocrates hits it in time. Cherho and Ponaganset right now. Ponaganset can make another point or get into overtime and get a point. We win this game. That is a extremely clutch, an extremely good save. I don't know who's going to go for kickoff now.
No one.
They're throwing one for kickoff. They just let the guy ram into the ball and let it bounce off of the goal. Seeing Hippocrates set up an aerial shot. Brandoni hits it, but it is blocked by Ride or Die. Oh, they gotta save that quick. Oh! Sean scores. 14 seconds left. Can they make it? If they can get... This is a huge if. But if they can get a kickoff shot, they can tie this up, leading it into overtime.
This by far is the best matchup I've seen yet.
Yes. We see the kickoff and it's not good. We're seeing Josh rush the ball. Can they get another point? They're right now dribbling it. Can they get that in? Oh no. No! That was a close and intense game. One game has gone to Cheraho in our best out of 5.
That is correct, yes, best out of 5.
Okay. Josh needs to be playing defensively. He's playing more. You said that he was trying to go for more of the demos near the players, but I don't think so because of that last point in that game. Because he was more going towards that ball, and I think he might have bumped one of the people. I don't remember. But he definitely...
That was an excellent game plan.
Yeah.
By Chara's team.
They did good. Hippocrates hits a kickoff, and it is almost in. Ardoni kicks it in, giving the first point to Ponaganset with only 6 seconds off the clock. I have not seen most of these games, but that is impressive. Looking at the kickoff status, it seems like Brandoni is going to try to go for the kickoff. Kickoff sends it straight to one of the corners for the blue side. They need to rush to make sure that no one cares doesn't get that in. Hippocrates bounces off the wall, hoping to try to set something up. And Brandoni takes that shot and is pushing it into the blue. Josh got a demo. Okay, is that going to make it in though? Oh! It was a shot on the goal. Almost was a full shot, but it was super close. We saw it really close to the hit from Josh, and we see Hippocrates try to evade the ball from Manny Sean and everyone else. We see Brandoni got demoed and Josh demoed, I think, Ride or Die. They're going for Brandoni because it seems like Brandoni's been the one who's going more in for those close-up shots, and that basically is more their problem. So they definitely have a guy doing defense and demos. Or it could just be a coincidence that he does. With almost 2 minutes off the clock, we're seeing a lot of tension between both teams. Both of them trying to get the ball and trying to get the point. This is probably one of the toughest matchups that Ponaganset has had in most of the esports that I've seen.
Very reminiscent of watching Ponaganset play up against Classical High School. That was great.
I didn't see that game, but I've heard that it was tough. That was last year, right? Or
That's correct, yes. That was the state championship last year. He fell short. He lost to Central Knights.
But that was last year, and they've had an entire summer, more than just a summer practice. And it definitely seems the practice is paying off, as right now they are in the lead for this Rocket League. We're seeing we're seeing Manny Sean and no one cares mainly going for their striking and more of their shots. And we're seeing Ride or Die trying to take the defensive option in this round. In the last round, there's no one cares. I think also that they're making sure that when they shoot the ball, that everyone is in a semi-close proximity. Because there's some people near the goal for, that's a nice demo, for defensive purposes, but they also have them nearby just in case none of the other players can get to it, so they can just easily take a shot and hopefully get the goal. It's a nice strategy that they're moving their areas around and still having people on defense, but they're close enough to the ball that if needed, they can try to either bump or take a shot. Josh sets it up, and Brandoni knocks it. No, Hippocrates knocks it in. That was a nice shot. That was a really good setup. He did not mean to do that.
Yeah, it looks like Josh was in the wrong place at the right time, and it actually set up a really great shot.
Yeah.
It gave him that 2-goal lead. It's a nice little pushing lead.
Yeah, that's right. We're seeing a lot more. Oh, wait. There's no one blocking the goal because I'm seeing them play a lot more offensively. They still have people near the goal, of course, but it definitely seems like they're more focused on getting the points out and blocking 2 points towards you. This is definitely a really intense Rocket League game that I've seen. And is that in? And that is in! A setup from Hippocrates with Brandoni hitting it in. It is now giving us a 3-point lead with 51 seconds left on the clock. I think we're going to. I don't want to be completely sure, because based off of what I've seen this game, they can definitely at least try to make a comeback. But I definitely believe that we are going to lose. Missing the kickoff on Cherho's side, and we're seeing Hippocrates set it up, and it is in. I take back my previous statement. We are winning this. That was just insane. I definitely think that I hear this a lot when I see the Smash streams, so I feel like it's lost on me. Ponaganset is definitely getting to that level, because they were playing extremely well, extremely defensive and everything else, but now they're noticing we have less than a minute left on the clock, and they're up by 4 points. So they're dropping that whole defensive strategy, and while they'll still try to defend, it's definitely more focused on offense, and that's making them slip up a lot more than they have before. Which, it's good for us, but it's a huge problem for them. And we get a nice shot from Brandoni into the goal. It's a 5-point lead. Going to the kickoff is going to be Hippocrates as Josh tries to gain enough energy for demo. And we're seeing almost a kickoff shot with at least Brandoni and Hippocrates trying to get in. We're seeing their defensiveness semi-come back when they're near the goal, but besides that, they're mainly playing on the offense side, which isn't they're good at it, but it isn't their strong suit. They're really good at defense. With 4 seconds left on the clock, and it's in. We are up by 6 points with 2 seconds left on the clock. I don't think they can make this back. You never know. I don't think so, though. And that is Master Chieftains for the win. That was a good game. Wait, did they check it out or something? It did? Coming in anyway. So we saw a lot of great gameplay from both sides. Oh wait.
We still gotta end the stream here.
My bad. Sorry. So we have the player that came in because we needed a third member here right now. Josh, JT McVibes.
I'm back!
He's like me, he's normally playing on the Smash team, but since we don't have a third member now, do you have any things that you want to say from that intense game?
Violence is not the answer. It's the question, and the answer is yes.
Okay. So, after that intense game, I think Ponaganset has definitely realized that while they've been kind of posting, I want to say posting, but posting?
Yeah,
There's
I
getting
agree. They've been coasting through some of these teams, but you got to remember the 2 players, Brandoni and Hippocrates.
Or second,
They
third.
they were probably the second and third best in the state as of this time around. They were third and fourth for first team and second team All-State last season. So you do have, that quality of a player there. So they have been coasting, but then coming up against this Charo team was a bit of a surprise for them. And they really had a great challenge. And I think Charahoe, when they won their third game, was a fantastic gameplay that they had. They played back one, two went for the ball. They were kind of staying out of Josh's way. And that's what allowed them to take advantage and win that match.
Yeah. So, but in the third game, it definitely seemed once you guys were starting to get up by a lot of points, they were dropping that strategy, which was inevitably what caused them to lose by a lot of points.
Hi, Brandon. Say hi to the viewers at home. You walked into this. You can't go. Oh.
Actually, you can. You can just close the door.
Ah, crap.
Okay, so thank you for joining the Ponaganset Rocket League stream. We hope to see you on the next one. That's it.
If we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.